everyone, welcome back to Jus de Rose. I'm beyond excited for today's video because you have been asking me for months whether there's going to be another discount code for Atelier des Ors. And I'm pleased to announce that there's another code that is live today until the 18th of September, where you can get 15% off the full-size 100ml bottles on the Atelier des Ors website. So the code is Jus de Rose 15, and you can redeem it as many times as you want and buy as many fragrances as you want during this next month. So with that in mind, I wanted to do a buying guide, one for the ladies and one for the gentlemen, where I'm going to share with you my top recommendations from Atelier des Ors. So today's video is for the ladies, and then tomorrow I'll be posting the video for the gentlemen. So if you've ever wondered what to get from Atelier des Ors, then make sure to keep on watching. I'm going to begin with the spring and summer fragrances because we're in the middle of August, it is blazing hot outside, and these fragrances will cool you down instantly. All of these are citruses, and the first one is a new launch. It is called Riviera Sunrise. This fragrance is a orange dominant perfume, so you need to like orange dominant scents to appreciate this scent. Now, the orange, it's really vibrant and energizing. Like, this fragrance is so uplifting. It's like having a shot of vitamin C in the morning. It'll wake you up for the rest of the day. This is how uplifting and energizing this fragrance is. It is also complemented with mandarin, and really the citruses, it's more like the pulp that you smell in this scent as opposed to the peel. So it's like, imagine orange and mandarin pulp that is blitzed with a little bit of aromatic freshness coming from basil, and in the dry down you have some woods and musks. Riviera Sunrise is the sweetest and juiciest of all the citrus fragrances from Atelier des Ors, simply because of the high dose of mandarin and orange. For me, this fragrance makes me think of eating a orange flavored popsicle on a really hot, sunny summer day. That kind of like cooling effect that you get from the popsicle is what I get from Riviera Sunrise. And in terms of performance, on my skin, it lasts around 5 hours with a soft projection. Next up, we have Blanc Polychrome. Now, this perfume focuses more on the zestiness of citruses as opposed to the juicy pulp that we found in Riviera Sunrise. So Blanc Polychrome is a really effervescent and fizzy citrus with lemon and mandarin zests, so predominantly citrus, but you also have some light, watery, white florals in the background in a supporting role. This is the type of scent that you want to wear if it is blazing hot outside and you don't want to wear anything. This is the one that you want to reach out for. It will cool you down instantly, and what I like about this scent is that it is very long lasting. So on my skin, it lasts around 12 hours with a strong projection, which is phenomenal for a citrus perfume. So if you're looking for a long-lasting citrus scent, definitely give Blanc Polychrome a try. To me, Blanc Polychrome smells like you're having an ice-cold, fizzy San Pellegrino with a slice of lemon on a terrace somewhere in the Mediterranean. You're surrounded by lemon and orange trees. That is the vibe that I get from this scent. So it's extremely effervescent and fizzy, and a fantastic, long-lasting citrus scent. And the final spring and summer citrus scent is Pomelo Riviera. I adore this perfume. It is based around a pomelo / grapefruit note. This is so beautiful. It's amazing. It is more on the quieter and softer side as opposed to the other two citruses. Imagine this, you are somewhere in the south of France and you're going to a morning outdoor market. You're going to the citrus area and you grab a beautiful pomelo and you smell the pomelo. To me, this is what this smells like. It's the skin of the citrus fruit before being sliced open and before all the oils ooze out. It's the softness of the skin just before that happens. So a very realistic pomelo / grapefruit perfume. And I also find a little bit of a salty notes in the background, which I kind of like. So overall, this perfume is a soft and really gentle grapefruit dominant scent. Very different to, say, Blanc Polychrome that is really effervescent and in your face. This perfume is quieter, and it's the one that projects the least in my opinion. It lasts around also like 5 hours or so on my skin. So a quieter scent, but it is also the most sophisticated out of the three perfumes. So if you want something that is just slightly delicately perfumes your skin, then I would go for Pomelo Riviera. Whilst we're on the topic of seasonal fragrances, I'm gonna go straight into autumn and winter with my favorite Lune Féline. Oh my gosh, I've talked about this fragrance countless times on my channel, and I've received so many messages from you ladies who've purchased this scent and who also love it, which makes me so happy because it is truly a masterpiece vanilla perfume. To me, this smells like a spicy cardamom vanilla sponge cake. Beautiful association between cardamom and vanilla. The cardamom is very realistic and natural smelling. It's as if you were crushing cardamom pods with a mortar and pestle, and that like campher's green spiciness that you get from cardamom is what I get from this scent. Now, you do need to like cardamom to appreciate this perfume because it is very front and center and very strong. And the vanilla is also super natural smelling. It's a little bit woody, smoky, spicy, a touch animalic, but only a touch. This fragrance is just a 10 out of 10 niche perfume. I will never stop recommending this scent. It is fantastic. It lasts for ages as well. This is a beast mode perfume. Like on my skin, it lasts 12 hours plus with a monstrous projection. Super nice scent and can't recommend it enough. With Lune Féline having such a cult following, the brand came out with the Extrait version. The two fragrances have the same ingredients, but the Extrait has a perfume oil concentration at 30%. So they smell very similar, but on my skin, I do detect a difference. The Extrait is even woodier, smokier, and a little bit more intensely sweet as opposed to the original scent. If you want something that is more intense, go for the Extrait. But if you already love your Lune Féline, stick to your original Lune Féline. I think both fragrances are great. In terms of performance, it's the same. Both of them last forever on the skin and also project just as strong. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you've ever wanted to get Lune Féline, you can get 15% off using the code Jus de Rose 15. It is valid from today until the 18th of September. I highly recommend you use it because this fragrance is a keeper and will be great for the upcoming autumn and winter season. Now, for those of you who are fans of really sweet fragrances, gourmand lovers, I'd recommend you go for Rouge Sarail. This is also great for the colder weather just because I find it to be a little too intense for the warmer weather because it is extremely sweet. But if that's your thing, go for this scent. So Rouge Sarail, I'm not gonna lie, isn't my favorite from Atelier des Ors, but I did want to bring it to your attention if you are a sweet fragrance lover because it is a unique smelling fragrance. So Rouge Sarail smells of sticky, syrupy dates. So it has a very dominant date note, which is unusual in fragrances. And you also have this like dried fruit effect with plum. I also get a little bit of a honeyed facet. So it is thick, luxurious, and a really indulgent perfume. That is a key word here. This is an indulgent, luxurious gourmand scent. It reminds me of the Christmas time, and like they have these beautiful platters with fruits confits, marzipan, dates, nuts. That is the kind of vibe that I get from this perfume. So indulgent treat. If you don't like sweet perfumes, I would not recommend getting this scent. You probably won't like it. But if you are a gourmand lover and you want a unique smelling, gourmand, sweet, sticky perfume, then try out Rouge Sarail. Next up, I have two fragrances that could either fall within an everyday fragrance or a special occasion perfume. I have Nuda Veritas, and I also have the Nuda Veritas Extrait. So again, there's an Extrait version of Nuda Veritas, and I'll go through the two of them. So Nuda Veritas is for those of you who love ethereal white floral fragrances, mainly built around jasmine. There's also some osmanthus in this scent, as well as musk, but really this is a watery, dewy jasmine. It's very pure and angelic. I feel like if you are a fan of white florals, you could easily wear this on an everyday basis, but you can equally wear it for a special occasion. So say you maybe have like a wedding and you're a guest attending the wedding, I'd recommend you wear this perfume because it's not going to be a scent that is too crazy projecting or too polarizing. It's very easy to understand. So if you want an elegant, clean smelling white floral, definitely try out Nuda Veritas. Now the Extrait is a little bit different. Again, there's the same ingredients in both fragrances, but the Extrait is at 30% concentration. And here I find the Extrait to be more celebrating the solar and balmy aspects of jasmine, and there isn't that mineral facet that you can find in the original. So This is really more about the jasmine flower, the honeyed sweetness of the flower. If you smell the jasmine at some point during the day, you get a bit of like a honeyed, fresh petal effect. That is what I get from the extrait. It is gorgeous. It lasts a little bit longer than the original Nuda Veritas. This one lasts around 10 to 11 hours on my skin, and the projection is similar to the original fragrance. On my skin, the projection is moderate, so it's not beast mode, but you can still smell it all throughout the day. And the final fragrance I recommend to you ladies, which is great for date night by the way, it is Rose Omeyyade. This is such a stunning rose to oud fragrance. Really beautiful. If you like jammy roses, this fragrance is going to be for you. And what I like about it is that it isn't an intimidating rose oud fragrance. Like sometimes if you go to like Maison Francis Kurkdjian and like Oud Satin Mood, beautiful fragrance, but like I find it to be a little bit intimidating, you know? Rose Omeyyade is an approachable rose oud scent that has a little bit of sweetness. The rose is jammy, but also it's quite velvety. Like I imagine a deep wine-colored rose when I smell this perfume. The dry down also I get a bit of smokiness and dryness, probably coming from the oud. It's a show-stopping perfume. I know that I've complimented someone who wore this scent and I was like, oh, what are you wearing? You smell so good. It was Rose Omeyyade. It has such a gorgeous scent bubble. Like the sillage is incredible on this scent, and it's also really long-lasting. So this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As a reminder, if you want to get 15% off of all the Atelier des Ors 100 ml bottles on the Atelier des Ors website, the code is Jus de Rose 15. It's valid from today until the 18th of September. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, spread the fragrant love.